Hi, how you doing? Let's go in. Here we go. Hiya. I haven't done a video. I pretty much haven't done a video this year. This will be the first video. I feel like I need to do a vlog post telling people what's going on, and apologies to some, and really to get stuff off my chest, because we've been going through a bit, and there's nothing worse than going through stuff and feeling like your own going through it. I just feel there's an explanation, I think. Anyhow, let's get on with it. So this year, and not just this year, the last few years, we've been going through some stuff as a family, and with hospitals involved, and then something else happens with my wife that went on for a bit, and she's doing great with that. But there's been something going on with one of my daughters that's been going on for 5 years, in and out of hospital. And it's so draining. It's so draining that I know I was all right at first, but I'm more aware now that I've sort of given some things up. I've given plenty of time up and all sorts to try and help her, because she's got something that's undiagnosed still after 5 years, and it's exhausting. Anyhow, I thought I'd tell you that we came to a sort of close on something yesterday that's done and dusted, and now we've been doing all sorts to try and make this easier. Anyhow, she's all right, but what's happening to her is in her sleep, and it's exhausting for everybody. So I've got the balance wrong. I've got the balance wrong between home and work. I've been spending... How can you spend too much time with your kids? I've not wanted to work. I've not wanted to be here. Sometimes I've come here and I've just thought, what am I doing here? I just sometimes just walk in and I just want to turn around and go back out. I don't want to be here. And a business can't operate like that. But I want to be around for my daughter, and I want to help her through what she's going through. And that puts pressure on my wife with her job, and Lucy's sisters. Yeah, it's Lucy. You've seen Lucy in some of the videos, and some of the guys who've met Lucy. She will do anything for anyone. She's the most lovely person. I'll tell you how good Lucy is. Last night she had to go to hospital for some studies, and while she was in hospital, I put an area in her bedroom with some washing on. She got home this morning, didn't even mention it, didn't even move it, didn't say anything. She's fine with it, because she's just like, it doesn't matter, it's not important. How many teenagers would do that? How many teenagers would say, oh, you put this in my space and you can't do this and I can't do anything, they'll give you that. You don't get any of that from Lucy. She's the most wonderful person. Be more like Lucy. Be more like Jill, that I do the podcast with. If you don't know about the podcast, I do a podcast with Jill Harvey Bush, and it's out every fortnight on a Wednesday. If you want to know a bit more about me and what I do, and oh, look at that picture. Then the podcast is a great way of catching up with things in between the videos. It's only every fortnight. It's only a chat for half an hour, 45 minutes. But Jill's really good. She's got some great ways of getting through things and getting over things. I feel today like it's the middle of Feb. Valentine's Day was yesterday, and I feel like I'm just beginning to move forward. And to get me into doing a video that I was supposed to do weeks ago, I thought if I do a vlog post first and say what's going on and what's wrong with me, because my head's a bit of a mush. So, because I'm worrying about others. And really, I need to be a bit more selfish and start worrying about myself a bit. Not worrying about myself, but put myself first. So, yeah, I thought I'd do this. So, a lot of people have turned away already, because that's what people blooming do, isn't it? People turn away. They just go. If you've listened to the podcast, great. But I'm going to show you this, because this, to me, is one of the most beautiful things I have seen in a long time. This isn't super high polished like I thought it was, and I was going to dull it down. This is not just the rare one with the Preston patent Spokeshave. This is the nickel plated one. This is the one you want, and I spotted just a colour of tinge on the bottom there. Can I do that? I spotted a little bit of coppery tinge on the bottom, or greeny copper tinge, and I thought, I think that's been... So I was lucky enough to get this the other week. And then, if you listen to the podcast, I'll tell you about it. So, click on the podcast, I'll put a link in the thing. I'm going to get on with some work. I'm feeling better just getting things off my chest. Thank you for sticking with me. New subscribers, welcome, thank you. Buy Me a Coffee is still ongoing. Buy Me a Coffee is one of the best ways you can support me. Buy Me a Coffee. I used to put this on my bench, and it was great because it was just sort of sat on my bench and remind me to say, buy me a coffee. But now there's super thanks as well. So if you're used to doing the super thanks, that'd be great if you can help. I've got to put more effort into this, or things are going to go wrong. So, hey ho. Catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.